Okay, what's up guys, Alex here, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today going to be showing off Fura, Kuliza, whatever name you want to go by, basically the fusion between Frieza and Cooler. So when it comes to this particular unit, for whatever reason, he still doesn't have an awakening, which is something that I was expecting with the recent return of the Dragon Ball Fusions banner, I believe it was. But maybe in the next one it's actually going to happen. Obviously, some of the newer units that we got was Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. We had the Beerus as well, so there are a few units in there that I feel could potentially get an awakening in the future. But because of how inconsistently that banner drops, I should say, it definitely is a bit unknown on when we are going to get those awakenings in the future, or when it's going to come back. Because right now, it seems like that particular banner maybe happens around once a year. So I am going to be running Full Power Frieza in this particular video just to activate a few more of his attack links. And I feel like he is a unit that desperately needs it. Because for one, he doesn't have an awakening. And secondly, he has a 12 key multiplier of just 130%, which is honestly very bad, and it's another reason as to why he does need an awakening. But I still want to see how he performs nonetheless. And of course, I do have the Pandel, who is an incredible support unit on the team. And now that I think about it, we are actually going to be able to try out multiple scenarios when it comes to this particular unit. And what I mean by this is that we can get an accurate representation of what he can do when he is paired up with certain units. So in that first rotation, we weren't necessarily activating too many attack links. So that's basically just seeing him by himself and what he can do like that. Because like, on top of just having a 130% attack increase, or 12 key multiplier I should say, he has supreme damage and a 70% attack increase. So overall, he isn't necessarily the greatest card. But the things that are really helping him out in this particular situation is the leader skill, which provides him with a 340% attack increase. We had the support from Pandel, of course. And then once the Full Power Frieza comes back round, we are going to be able to see what he is actually capable of doing at his best. Because right now, his attack stat is at 837,000, which to me is honestly very impressive considering what his card is, how the card was made. And it just shows me that he has a lot of potential in the future, because this is just a base SSR, right? So the fact that he still has a potential awakening in the future is very exciting, because they could easily bump up his 12 key multiplier to 140%. Obviously his stats are going to go up, which is another plus. His passive is going to go up. They could potentially change his super attack mechanic. They could give him the ability to raise his attack with every single super attack. But little changes like that, I feel, can make a massive difference in just like how the card plays overall. Right, here it is. So just to quickly go over those particular links. So Universe's most malevolent is 15%, and then First for Conquest is another 15%. So he is essentially getting like an additional 30% attack increase, right? On top of what the Pandel can give. I mean, I want to see how this plays out. I think that we may be able to break 1 million. And the good thing about this team is that it kind of, if you really want to optimize Fura, you can, because it has a spot for Full Power Frieza because of Gogeta's leader skill that gives a 90% stat increase to physical type units. So Full Power Frieza, pardon me, is still doing something. What do I do here? Right, let's go with this. So, he wasn't able to break 1 million. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this is his one and only category. So, this is by far the best team to run him on. And the fact that he is so close to 1 million, just like that, is very impressive. Like I said, I'm very curious to see what he's going to be like in the future. I have high expectations. He is most likely going to get Shattering the Limit, which, it's whatever, right? It's whatever. Let's go with this. it doesn't necessarily make that much of a difference, you know? Well, it does, but depending on how they decide to make his rebirth, it could either be a good thing or a bad thing. He doesn't have any issue super attacking because this is a fusion team, and he has the Fuse Fighter Link. Obviously, he does have Fear and Faith as well. Strongest clan in space. Obviously, for the most part, this team is going to consist of heroes, so the main link that you're going to be activating is Fused Fighter, but Shattering the Limit wouldn't be a bad option for this team, like, by any means. I definitely feel like in the future, if they increase sets, like, to be honest, even if, let's say they don't even touch the 12-key multiplier, one thing that they are going to have to change is the stats. One thing that they are going to have to change is the passive. Even if it's not that much of a drastic increase, I still feel like he is easily going to break the millions. Keep in mind that in this particular situation, he is at 100% in the potential system. And the fact that he can't break a million is a bit of a shame. But if in the future, honestly, I feel like when it comes to a unit like this, if he gets his rebirth, if he is capable of getting past the 1.5 million mark, I feel like that is a unit that he could, I feel like that is a unit that is potentially worth getting to 100%. Now, that's not going to work. One thing I do want to try here. Wait, I'm actually gonna double check Gotenks' super attack mechanic, because I may just about be able to push it over the edge, over to the 1 million mark. That require me to get the STR rolls, which I don't necessarily want to do, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. I know I'm getting rid of the Fura. Oh, I got Oken mode. That's bad. So the Gotenks is capable of giving a 20% attack increase to all of your allies for 1 turn. And I don't know, because the increases in this game work in such a weird way, I don't know if that's a bigger increase than what the increase from the links would be. If that makes any sense. So he's getting a 30% attack increase, technically, from the full power Frieza. But I don't know if this 20% equates to more. Yeah, I probably didn't make that sound like the best they could have made. I don't know. Well, regardless, go over this. Honestly, unless Pandel gives an increase herself, which she doesn't give anything with the super attack mechanic. So that is actually something that I do want to try out, because if that is going to push him over the 1 million mark, cool, right? It's cool, but it's not something that you're going to be able to pull off consistently. And the fact that you have to kind of force it that much for him to get over the 1 million mark isn't a good thing, because with a support unit like Pandel, he should, you know, easily be able to get over that 1 million mark. But he's close, don't get me wrong, but not quite there. I don't necessarily know what to do here. Well, I do. Get past the stage, right? Sounds pretty straightforward. Do we have the Fura, Lisa, whatever name you want to go by next turn? I'm not sure we do. I think we do. I don't know. But regardless, I am going to have to put him in that last slot. And I just want to see if he made a difference for the Frieza here, which is, you know, obviously expected. But I do want to see how that plays out. Right, well, into the last slot you go. I didn't mean for things to last like this. Well, it's as in, whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I kind of didn't plan on trying out this particular scenario, but I do want to see how this ends up playing out. If we can break the 1 million mark with this particular setup, cool, you know, it happened. But there is a bit of uncertainty, just because the increase that he is getting from Gotenks is lower than what he is getting from Frieza in terms of the attack links. But like I said before, because of the way that certain things are calculated, I want to try it out just in case, pretty much. Alright, so Pandel, we have Gogeta at the end. And after the next rotation, we are going to have the rotation that we want, hopefully. The key... Well, it wasn't even the key placement. It's more of the fact that I was just so close to the Dokkan mode that I just couldn't avoid it. Oh, dear. It has seriously been this long. I unintentionally did this. Well, yeah, I'll take it. Like, this is his best possible partnership as well. That's 24 keys, surely. Okay, very close. It's been a while since I have seen his transformation, but back-to-back Gogeta attacks. Watch the STR one take him out somehow. I doubt it, but would be cool. Wow. Don't super attack me. Hey. I wouldn't have taken that much damage, but the reason why I didn't want to get super attacks is I can't be bothered to just, you know, just sit through the super attacks, to be perfectly honest with you. You're done, my boy. There we go. Right, so the next stage is Goku, I believe. Yeah, it's his Goku, but it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna take out the entire event, don't you worry. Just gonna try out the first stage and then go from there. Well, end the video from there. Yeah, cool. Right. What? Gotenks I could get like a double super attack or something stupid. Right, there we go. Giving him that attack increase. Let's see how high the attack stat is. If we break 1,000,000, cool. But I could be extremely wrong here, but let's see how it goes. Right, 20%. Yep. He does, in fact, get more from Frieza. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I hope that he does get an awakening in the future, because he has potential for sure. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one.